Tomorrow, March 14th, is the Big Infant update, and I'm back with more update information. Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to my news video. So I'm going to go over some Sims Direct tweets about the update, what time the update is expected, and when Growing Together releases, some information on bug reporting, what to do before and after the update, and the expected mod impact, and where to get some mod information. So the Sims Direct tweeted, tomorrow, March 14th, the Infant base game update releases in The Sims 4. The update will likely conflict with externally created content, so please remember to remove any game mods and custom content in preparation for tomorrow's release. They then went on to say the update will bring some new skin details and numerous bug fixes. And then they go have a link for how to back up your saves in advance of the release, which you'll see mentioned a few times throughout all of this. So anyways, the numerous bug fixes is interesting to me. We haven't seen a laundry list, so we don't know what's being fixed other than we were told that the high chair is being fixed, but you know, that's not numerous. So hopefully the fix for the console build issue is included, and you know, who knows what else? I guess we'll be surprised when we see tomorrow. So I have up there what we're getting. I already shared that in my last video, so I'm not going to go over that in detail. You can just pause and look at it if you want. But the one thing I didn't include is the fact that we're getting the new lock option on doors and gates for baby proofing. And also the fact that we now know we're getting bug fixes, numerous bug fixes, yay for that. So as to when it's going to be, the usual time for game updates is 10 a.m. Pacific. And that's the March 14th in San Francisco, hence the Pacific. So depending on where you are in the world, it'll be different times. So like if you're in Australia, that is actually the 15th. It's the same length of time away as everybody. We're all getting it at the same moment, but that's just it. I will link down below so you can see exactly when it's going to be wherever you're located in the world. Just keep in mind that we did have a time change in North America this weekend. So if you didn't have any time changes, that may be an hour different from what you're expecting, and that is what it's just going to be because of that time change. And Growing Together release is essentially 2 days later because it's Thursday, March 16th at 10 a.m. Pacific. All the same things apply. That link I shared below for when the game update is, just add 2 days and that'll be when the Growing Together pack is coming out for you. If you're in the EA app, it should be telling you when you can download it if you pre-ordered, but I've seen reports that it may be saying sometime late in April. I don't know if that's been fixed because there was a report on EA Answer Headquarters about it, and EAK had said that it was a visual glitch and he had brought that up. So it's possible that that's been fixed. If you have pre-ordered, let me know down below if you're noticing that, or if you had noticed it, if it's been fixed. I'm really curious to know. So Krinrick, who is a volunteer over on EA Answer Headquarters in the Sims 4 area, she manages the bug forum there, has a few tweets. So this one was from Friday. It happened after I did my video. And again, we'll get a huge patch on Tuesday. Infants are coming. Mods will break. CC doors will break due to those new locking options. So prepare yourself for the patch now. And preparing for the patch essentially is backing up your saves and removing your mods folder out of your game. That doesn't mean deleting your mods folder. It just means moving it elsewhere. So she has another thread here today. I trust you've done your backups and either removed your mod CCs or turned off automatic updates to be ready for the big patch. It will be big and mod CC will break. Make sure to keep your save game safe and start a new one for testing the patch. Now, if you don't care about your saves, then don't worry about that in terms of keeping them safe. But if you do, then yes, definitely make sure you have your backup. And if you haven't already done it, just do it now. We still have time. So then she goes on to talk about bug reporting. So stuff is going to break. So to keep the load down, please test on vanilla, i.e. no mods or custom content, before reporting something. Also, don't report everything right away. Get a feeling of the new features and discuss them with others to make sure it's actually a bug and not, you know, as designed and just seems like you don't like it. So to keep the workload in check for the devs and herself, don't add mod issues and things you need to work out first as a bug. Report those afterwards. But definitely don't report things with mods in it because we know mods are going to break. Also, make sure to check the first page of the bug forum. I will link to the bug forum down below to see if it's already been reported, and you can just add to the existing threads and add a me too if you have the same issue. And that will just be helpful because if you do create a bug report for something that's already there, she will merge it, but it's just going to add to the work that needs to be done by either Quinn or anyone over on the forums helping out over there. And then she goes, last but not least, the bug forum form, it's bound to break. It tends to break. You don't sometimes get prompted to fill it out, but they need all of the information regardless. So there is a link. If you copy and paste that and fill that information in, then they will have all the information, and it definitely helps them. It's going to be really busy over there, so the more information you give, like right up front, the better. Back to how to prepare, and this is mostly for computer players, but some of it is actually for console players. So make a backup of your saves. Of course, that is mainly for computer players, but I did actually have a comment on my last video by Tool Driver that PlayStation players can back up their saves. And the instructions, I have it up here on the screen. So you can back up saves to USB or online storage in Settings, Application Save Data Management. So that's how you will do it if you're on PlayStation and your saves are important to you and you want to, keep them safe. Now, again, if you're a mods user, make sure you move your mods folder to your desktop. I'm saying just move it. You don't need to delete your mods folder, just moving it. Then you have a record of what mods you want to go and get updated, or if they turn out they're okay, you could just move them back in after you've tested everything. So that's what you want to do before you update. Now, after you update, you're going to repair your game in Origin or the EA app. And then you're going to delete your local thumb cache file. And I show how to do the Origin and the local thumb cache file in my how to prepare for a game update video, which is linked at the end. And I also have just a specific one about making the move to EA app. I show how to repair there. Everything will be linked at the end or down below. So reminder, mods and CC are automatically disabled. They will be disabled with this update. It's such a major update. It's just very minor ones where they maybe aren't. This is just a standard one that I use. So if you want to temporarily avoid the update, turn off automatic updates and go offline with Origin or the EA app. And again, I've shown how to do those in previous videos, all of which will be linked. As I've said already, and as others have said in these things, most major mods and some custom content will break. So some good places to check on mod and CC status is some Discord servers. Deaderpool is a good one. And I actually have a Discord server and I have the Deaderpool mod reports linked into there. It's one that you can have anywhere. So a lot of servers do have that, Discord servers. If you're not on Discord, Loose Form Post, when it's available, she usually has that set up before the update. It wasn't when I was last checking. And then also Scarlett's mod tracking list. Now, Loose Form Post is not going to show any 18 plus mods because it is a Sims forum, and so they can't increase the game rating. And the Discord servers, it just depends on the Discords, and usually they have a separate channel for, non-mature versus mature, but you can get that there. But Scarlett's mod tracking list, I'm pretty sure tracks everything, whether it's mature or not. So just a refresher, here's the post from Deaderpool from last week. This is just the same screenshot, which is why it's saying it's from 8 hours ago. Just to reiterate that sometimes with these big updates, you're going to get multiple hot fixes. So the first one isn't necessarily going to be the final one and is probably not going to be the final one in some of the mods cases. So you have to keep an eye on for more than just like the initial fix because it could be fixed later. I do try to, for the major ones, especially MCCC, I will usually do a post in my Facebook group about that. So if you want some information and want to have a place to ask for help, that's another place that you can go. And again, something I have also seen in a few different places is don't ask the modders when it'll be fixed. They're busy trying to fix it and they don't have time to answer as to when it's going to be fixed. They're just doing their best. There are some modders who may not be able to do it right away due to personal circumstances, but it's not going to help for you to be bugging them either. So anyways, as I said, I do have a Facebook group, Sim Sanctuary, where I will be, keeping things updated as best I can with respect to mods. It's also a place to go ask other people and anyone else may be able to answer if you're interested in joining that if you're on Facebook. But let me know if you're already prepared for the update or if you're like me, still have to do your backups because I still have to. I'll be doing that later tonight in a comment down below. But that's going to be it for this video. Likes and comments are always appreciated and they really help with the algorithms. Thanks very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!